hat story. As Matt has introduced, I always tell a story of a hat. Only Ottawa ChiSeries gets that pleasure, dubious though sometimes it may be. Today I'm going to ask you to do a mental exercise with me, okay? First, let us begin by a trust exercise and close your eyes. All of you, I can see they're still open. Close your eyes. Now, I want you to imagine yourself stepping back into that pre-internet dark age time of the neon palette, of the scrunchy hair elastic, of the moral at the end of the cartoon. Yes, my friends, I am bringing you back to the 1980s. You can open your eyes. I'm sorry if some of you had tough episodes flashing back to that time. It does get better. We get internet. Back in the 1980s, I was a Bilodeau Marie. And as most French Canadians, I went to a Catholic school. Now I'm in grade 1. I'm at a new school, new city even. It's one of the first weeks of class and I want to make an impression. I select my outfit. I select my hat. I select my shoes, the jelly shoes, the glitter kind. You remember those. They're awesome. They're back. It's a good time. And I go into my mother's room without her permission, for I am a rebel child. And there I see a tiny box of tiny Avon lipstick samplers. Every color of the pink to red color spectrum is there. I do as any child would do when faced with this. I take the box. I walk to school. And I form a lipstick army. I get all of my new friends together, people whose names I don't know and I certainly will not remember today. I hand out one tiny colored lipstick to each of them. It's all right, I say. I found them. It's all right. And then with our poorly applied lipstick everywhere, I decided that I, as a new student at the school, will bridge that gender gap. You know the gap in first grade with the boys there and the girls there, and there's kind of not talking to each other. Oh no. Me and my lipstick army, we were chasing down the boys at recess. This is a wrong story. You know this about me. We were chasing down the boys and giving them big smoochers on the cheeks so that they were all going to be marked. And all of the first grade was going to be united in pinks and reds. It was a vision of unity. My brother, 2 grades older than me, he was going to be the trophy because we hadn't gotten one third grader. We chased him, but he was so fast in his longer legs. I chased him so fast that my hat flew off. Finally, recess was coming to an end. And I decided, brother, dear brother of mine, let us make a peace treaty now. We will not attack you if you stop running. It's like you were there. And then treachery. And we all 5 of us jumped him. There was pinks, there were reds, they all clashed. It was wonderful. It was artistic. The National Art Gallery would pay millions for this artwork nowadays. Now, it turns out that my efforts at bridging that gender divide were not actually appreciated by all. A surprise, I know. I was stopped on my way back into the school as I was looking for my lost hat. I didn't find my hat. They took me into the school and they told me that what I had done was wrong. Wrong? Thank you. I had only tried to bring on joy. And I said, no, I still have all of the tiny lipsticks in the box. I didn't lose any of them. That was not what they were referring to, it turns out. And so they brought me into the principal's office, who was a nun. It was very exciting. I was very, very excited to be there. Apparently, when you apply lipstick, I learned this in first grade, you're not supposed to go like this. They made me clean up, and then they called my mother. Have any of you ever had a Catholic nun call your mother? You know what I'm talking about. This is where I learned some very bad words that I'm not going to repeat. But I was called something very negative in first grade. They sent me home. During the middle of the afternoon, I was no longer worthy of being part of the Catholic school atmosphere. I don't remember my outfit, and I don't remember my hat, which I lost that day. But I remember my shoes because I stared at them all the way home crying. My mother was going to lynch me. That was probably not the right word, and I apologize for that. It was the 1980s, remember, we stepped back. Now, I was weeping on my way home, and I had my little box of lipsticks. And I walked into the house, and there was the entryway. And I looked up, there were 5 stairs that led into my house. And there was my mother waiting for me. Oh, they called her. And she looked at me, and I held the little box of tiny samples I had stolen. And for a brief second, she tried to look angry. And then she fell, and she burst into laughter and tears of laughter until she had to sit down and then run to the washroom. I learned many things that day about life in general. Now, I got to go back to school after my mother had a nice chat about how a first grader probably didn't understand the sexual ramifications of running after boys with lipstick. Although I did learn that thing, what that meant. And since we're in the 1980s, my friend, I would like to close this off with a moral for you. This is what I learned from my mother that day. You can do bad. If you do bad, though, do it in a way that it is colorful, that it is memorable, wear good shoes and a good hat, and always, when you get caught, remember to laugh.